Welcome to the August blog for the Illinois Judges Association. I'm Patrice Ball-Reed, the president of the association, and our guest today is Justice Joseph Hettel. He is the current president of the Illinois Judges Foundation and the co-chair of the Security Committee of the IJA. He's going to update us about what's going on with the IJF. Hello, Justice Hettel. How are you today?
Patrice, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's always good to see you, obviously, but it was nice that you give us an opportunity here to talk about the IJF, and I really appreciate it.
Okay. Well, we're going to start with the first question, which is why was the IJF created?
Well, this is something I think we could all imagine to a certain extent that it was, if you look at our mission statement and the ability to serve the community and to reach out. But I actually reached out to retired Justice Mary Jane Tice, our first president back in 2007, to get some real insight as opposed to speculating. But it was, as I think we would all surmise, an opportunity. A lot of judges had talked about it since the IJA's beginnings, which kind of came after the new Constitution in 1970. Most of our IJA business at that time apparently was dedicated to all of these new developments as judges. How would we be treated? How would we be compensated? Really focusing on the nuts and bolts of what judges do. But there was a strong I think commitment with many of the members that they needed to do something in the community, do something charitable, and out of that, eventually sprung the IJF, the charitable wing of the IJA.
Oh, good. You went to the source, huh?
Yes, and she was it was so nice to talk to her again. It's been a while, but also so generous with her time to find out exactly what happened. And as she was, when I am in crisis here, trying to deal with whatever comes up, she reminded me the first check that she was given at the first meeting that she was at. She said, "We don't even have a legal identity. How am I going to cash this check?" So. From the groundwork there was the bylaws to 501(c)(3), all of those things. And, that was the heavy lifting at that time. And we're really trying to improve upon those things, really have a tremendous amount of dedicated judges. I didn't realize until becoming president how much work was involved by the committees I've been sitting in, as you always do as an IJA member. But the work that is done is amazing, and I think the reward is tenfold for the people that do the work.
And at this point in time, who are the officers of the organization?
Well, right now, obviously, I'm the president, and our immediate past president was Mike Bender, and Mike has been a tremendous resource and was a wonderful leader during his term. Bob Bertucci is our vice president, and he will be our next president, retired judge of Cook County. Dave Gervais, he's going to kill me. Gervais is our treasurer right now, and Tom, your own Tom Sianis is our secretary. And we had recently one of our board members retired from being a judge, went into private practice, and stepped down from the board, and that kind of changed our status. We're a little heavy with male board members because of that, but I checked, and historically we're pretty accurate, and but we miss her dearly. That's our current board, and then the executive board beyond that, all retired, all past presidents of the association: April Trumper, Dan Licalo, Deb Walker, and Mike Camille, and they are just so, as you know, having someone
Mhm.
around that has done the job before has been a tremendous help.
Great. And what activities can we expect this year from the IJF?
Well, a lot right now.
Good.
This is our busy season, to say the least. Typically, the first one I want to talk about is our annual golf outing, which has been going on, I think, for 6 years. It may be seven.
It started with Mike, so I think that's about right.
Yeah. So the Odyssey Golf Club is right out by used to be the Twitter Center when I was going to concerts out there at Tinley Park, but started it out there 6 or 7 years ago. It has just grown and grown and grown. The committee does a tremendous job, and that's August 21st at 1 o'clock. So we're 2 weeks away from that. There's still time if you want to golf, if you want to come to the reception afterwards. The golf starts at 1 o'clock. But the reception's usually around 6 o'clock. I think people start to file in. The golfers start coming in a little bit later than that. Billy Goat softball game on September 10th. This is a smaller event. We call it basically a fundraiser. It's not really an event we're going to raise much money at, but it's a chance for judges to relax and have fun with each other. Judge Yanis and his family, very generous as always, but we play softball in Union Park and then head over to the Billy Goat Tavern afterwards to decompress and relax. We're always looking for players. So if there's anybody out there that likes to play slow pitch softball, it's a pretty non-competitive environment and we have a lot of fun. The annual reception is September 23rd. So also coming up very quickly here. And that starts at 5 o'clock. We're at 161 North Clark Street, which is right down from the Daily Center. Um, this committee is one that I didn't realize, did so much. And we are honoring, and I didn't write this in my notes, Patrice, so I'm putting myself on the spot here. But Bob Carter is a retired Supreme Court justice who will be one of the honorees. And I am blanking on the name, so we're going to have to edit out this portion of this if we can. So I will stop right there. I shouldn't put myself in that spot. The September 23rd is our annual reception. And October 1st, we started this last year. It's an event. We're always cognizant and concerned that we're not doing enough in downstate Illinois and central Illinois. And our events are somewhat located towards the city. But we started a golf outing last year along with Land of Lincoln, which is the legal aid provider in that area. And Land of Lincoln has done a tremendous amount to help us with this event. And we were sold out last year. We are already sold out on this event this year. And but there will be a reception after that. And that's on October 1st at the Sinclair Country Club, Sinclair County Country Club. It's a beautiful course too. I went down there last year. Judge Localo and I made the trip and had a chance to play. It's just a great club, friendly environment, and something that I think that a lot of our downstaters would have no problem getting to. And hopefully they will be attending the reception there. I don't want to go too much farther, but we have other events during the year. We don't have certain dates for these yet, but the Judge's Joke is something we've been doing for about 3 or 4 years. Where if there's any aspiring comedians out there that would like to take their hand at the mic, and that's Mike Bender who promotes that. Diane Marslick, the Wolves game that we go to every year is always well attended and a fun time. That's in March. Legal Luminaries is an event that we have every other year, and Deb Walker has been the chairman of this. It is an event that's held at Springfield. We try to do it when the Supreme Court is in session and also when the legislature is in session. So we try to get them to attend. But that has been a tremendous event, honoring people who have been involved in the law for long periods of time throughout the state. And that will be coming up this May. And then typically around June, we have a Cubs-Cardinals game, and we try to go to St. Louis for that game so we can, again, cater to our people in the South. And I'm just embarrassed that I didn't have the names for you, our honorees. I did not write those down before we got started, but I know that Chief Justice Beach is one of the other three. So my apologies. I'll have some better notes next time.
Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you coming in and talking about the IJF. I was the president, so I do understand how much you have to do and how much more you're going to have to do. And you got sworn in like a week before I did, right?
Yes, we could not actually. I had a conflict, an out-of-town trip to take, and I'm hoping next time around we will be back in sync. But yes, just a week before, Patrice.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the information and update on IJF. And as always, everybody, please support the IJF. Just go to the events, help support them monetarily. It's a good group and they do great work for the IJA. So I look forward to seeing many of you at these next events. I'll be there in October. So I'll be excited to see what the event looks like because this is the first time I'll be going. So thank you so much for listening and see you next month.
Thanks, Patrice. Appreciate the opportunity.
You're welcome.